Hi, I know I sound bad and I know I haven't posted in a while, but I'm back. um, just some quick life updates. I have my first appointment with the gender clinic tomorrow. I'm really excited about that. And I'll let you know how that goes. Uh, I also have some personal things have happened. I'm not gonna put that out there yet. I dyed someone's hair yesterday. That's why my hands are purple. I got a hamster. I had a job. I lost the job. It's fine. Now, what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about male to female bottom surgery because I don't know a lot about that and I want to learn. So this is going to be a little learning process. I apologize for that. I'm actually going to turn my TV off so we don't want to get copyrighted. Yeah. So there are different types of it. And for the zero depth vaginoplasty, which is what it's called, vaginoplasty is what it's called, it'll be about 3 weeks for the recovery for that one, and then the penile and virgin vaginoplasty is about 3 weeks and 2 days. And then the colovaginoplasty, which includes taking out the colon and but the prostate gland is left intact. Not gonna say why, but that'll be about 3.5 weeks, and then you'll probably you'll come back and that'll be 3 weeks, and then coming back in 6 months, and then having another 3.5 weeks of recovery. So yeah, there is a lot of different things that you can do to also help with the wound healing if it does not heal correctly. And there's a lot of different incisions that they make. It's honestly, from what I have seen and learned, I'm actually like reading something right now, which I know I don't do very often, but I don't know very much about this. It looks like you will be on testosterone blockers, will not be needed after the surgery for an orchiotomy. I can't say that correctly. And during that, the testicles will be removed through an incision on the scrotum. And that the purpose of that is to stop the flow of testosterone so that you won't have any more testosterone flow and you can just have the estrogen flow that you're, yeah. I'm not sure if I'm making any sense, but I feel like I am. But that means that the scrotal tissue can be removed at that time, but that means that it will no longer be compatible with a penile and virgin vaginoplasty. Now we are going to go back up and talk about each of these different types. So we're going to talk about the zero depth first, and they remove the penis and scrotum, and using those tissues create an external female genitalia. And then they create the everything else. God, I'm really awkward doing this. They do create everything else, and they move things around so that you will be able to sit down and go to the bathroom. So I'm saying 3 weeks for the healing, but that's like if anything goes wrong. And they usually spend a night at the hospital after the vaginoplasty. So, and you're gonna have to be monitored for at least 2 weeks to make sure everything's going right. And that is 0 depth. For the penile inversion, it's similar to the 0 depth, and they also create a vaginal canal with this procedure, and it's performed in 1 stage. Yeah, so you basically are utilizing all of the tissue that you already have, and it's going to create everything, and they move everything around so that you can go to the bathroom correctly as you would like to. I say correctly, but like it's how you would like to go to the bathroom. Sitting down, I mean, I guess they don't have to do that, but as female and a male, I don't know how you would having it. Okay, this is really bad. I don't know anything about this, so I apologize. I'm very just learning still. Again, with that, you usually spend 1 to 2 nights at the hospital to be monitored, and then again, you will be monitored for about 2 weeks. So, where you get this done at, you might want to have it close to your house so that it'll be easier to, be monitored and stuff like that. And you might need another week or so to monitor the process. And always, you might have to have a follow-up appointment. That's just usual with any type of surgery. You're probably going to have to have a follow-up appointment to make sure everything's going fine. And you're always going to have to be monitored after any type of surgery. So that's just basic. So colovaginoplasty, that was hard, is similar to 0 depth, but they also take out the colon, but they leave the prostate gland so that you will still have a G-spot. And so again, this one actually goes in 2 stages. In the first stage is about 2 weeks, just watching you, and the second stage is creating the vaginal canal, and it'll occur around the 6-month mark after the first part, and that'll also be for about 2 weeks, but you will have to stay in the hospital for 3 to 5 days, so make sure you plan around that and according to that. If you are wanting to have bottom surgery as a male or female transgender person. I didn't know what I was trying to say there, but I know that not everyone will want to have top or bottom surgery, and I know that some people will want to have both, so I'm making these videos so that you know the risks and everything, because it's always risky. There's always going to be some risks, like it could go wrong, but you can always tell them at the follow-up appointment if you feel like something's going wrong down there, if it doesn't feel right. I don't think that it'll be too hard adjusting to how it feels, because it'll feel how you want it, like how you've always wanted it to feel, I think. But honestly, the choice is yours. Either way, if you do bottom surgery, you're going to have a catheter, either if you're female to male or male to female. You're going to have a catheter at first. They will take it out once they are confident, knowing that you don't need it. And it's honestly, you also have to, it'll also swell. So you'll want to make sure you keep an eye on the swelling, and if it swells too much, you can always talk to your doctor about that. That's really all I can get out of this at the moment. I might make a part 2 to this video and clear things up, get some better in-depth on this. I don't really know anyone at the moment that is, I know one person, and I'm going to talk to her today and see what she thinks about all of this, and maybe get some of her input, and I'll make a video soon enough to go over all of that, and I might be able to get her in a video with me, so we'll see. Peace.